welcome back to a new video here on FK Vlogs. I am really excited to do this video today because it's a different type of video than any that I've done before. So today I'm going to be doing a board game haul. And I've got 4 new board games here. These are ones that I just picked up over this Easter weekend, Easter break, and I'm going to be sharing these with you. I also think these are kind of my first step into these type of board games. They're not kind of your typical games that are on the shelves at supermarkets or things like that. You'll see as I go on. But I have played them all before doing this video, so I can give you a little bit of my thoughts on them and a little bit of information about the games. So without further ado, I'm just going to start off with the first one. This is the first one that I picked up as well, and it is Forbidden Island. I love this game. It's fantastic. I played it when I was on holiday. Somebody else had got the game and we played it, and I just really loved it from that instant. I knew I wanted to own this game. So basically with this game you work as a team with everybody you play with. There's no kind of, you're not versing anybody. You can play it with 2 players. All these games you can play for 2 players, just in case you have a small group of people, but then obviously you can play it with up to 4. I feel like you could probably be in teams with people though. Anyway, so basically this game is you lay down these tiles, like little tiles, and then the island, which is the island, and the island is flooding, which you flip the tiles over, and you have to collect 4 treasures to get off the island and get to this helicopter pad. I feel like I explained it bad. Maybe I just shouldn't explain the games, but basically it's really fun and I love it. But I don't really know how to explain it. I feel like if you want a bit more depth and you really enjoy the video, you could let me know which one you wanted me to maybe do a full review of, and then I could film it. But you could probably look this up and it's really good. Now there's another one of these as well called Forbidden Desert that I really want, but I haven't got or haven't played yet. But yeah, Forbidden Island is fantastic. It comes in this really cute little tin. Really nice artwork. And let me just show you a bit here. Here is the flood meter, like I said. There's loads of different little cards. These are example of the treasures, and then these are the tiles that I was on about. So that's the tile, and then there's a flooded tile. And it is random each time you play, so it adds a little bit of variety, and it's always going to be a little bit different for each play. And I've already played this probably 4 or 5 times since picking it up this weekend, and I just love it. It's quite a nice quick game, and I feel like this one is probably the easier one to get into out of any of these. So if you're not massively into board games, I'd recommend this one. Is the easiest and probably is one of my favourites. So that's Forbidden Island. The next one I've got here is Kakuna, and this one is just so cute. I was so drawn to this by the artwork. Like, just look at that. I love this front cover. It's all islandy and happy. I don't know if you can kind of see on the back here, but basically this is like a, I don't know, like a strategy takeover game. And this is only a 2-player game. You can't have any more than 2 player. This is probably the most frustrating out of the bunch, but not in a bad way. It's one of those games you play and you're enjoying it, but you can easily become frustrated because it can go from really great to really not, like you're winning to you're completely not, pretty quickly. So basically you use these bridges to take over these certain islands, matching up the cards and stuff, and it's fun. I really have enjoyed it, and I won the game a couple of times, but every time that I was winning I never felt sure that I was going to win. It's not one of those games. I didn't feel safe. I always felt like, oh god, you were never like completely like, oh yeah, I'm easily winning here. It's not like that. It's definitely more of a thought-provoking game. You've got to really think how to, 1, gain more bridges to ahead yourself, but also do more things to take the other person down, because you really got to find that balance. And it's a fun game. Again, it's quite a quick one. You do 3 rounds throughout this game, but this one, like I say, is only 2-player, and this is, I don't know, this probably is my least favourite, but I still really enjoy it, and I will play it again lots of, I just realised I'm not even holding it right. There we go. But yeah, it's a pretty game. I think once you get into it, you could really get into it, but you do have to kind of think a lot, and it's a very competitive game, whereas the others aren't really as competitive. So that's Kahuna. The next one I've got is Odins Ravens. This one is really, really cute. Now this is also only a 2-player game. And basically this is kind of like a race game. You line up 16 cards and you have to find the corresponding matching card to kind of progress your raven. Now this is really nice because it opens like a little box. Opens like a little book, and you actually get 2 wooden, and look at that, it's just such a neat little box as well. Everything's just so nicely put in there. But you actually get 2 little wooden ravens with this one, and I love it. I think that's so cute. Basically, you race the ravens, but it's so much more of an interesting race than you can imagine, because there's these Loki cards, and the Loki cards can kind of manipulate the track for you and the other player, and it's really lots of fun. I really, really love this game. I could play this over and over and over and over, and it's not frustrating either. It's just kind of more of a fun competitive, whereas Kakuna might be a little bit more frustration competitive. But I love it. It's really, really pretty, and I would definitely recommend it because I think this is the cheapest of the bunch as well. This one we got for the cheapest. So for the price that this is at, it's a really, really good pickup that I haven't really seen around that much. We have been looking up a lot of board games, and I haven't seen this one in as many collections, so I would definitely recommend this one, and I kind of would love to have more games like this. It's very different. Like I say, it's a little kind of like a race Mario Kart type of thing, but not, because there is like special abilities you can have and all different stuff. I feel like I haven't explained them all very well, but I would definitely recommend Odins Ravens. And finally, probably the most well-known one, if not Forbidden Island might be, and that is Elder Sign. This is the more in-depth board game we have. This one, this is a card game, but this one takes the longest out of all of them. All the other ones are pretty quick going. You could have a couple of rounds with them in not too much time. This one takes the longest, but it's such a fantastic game. I really, really love it. It took a while to kind of read through the instructions and really get to know how the game was going to play. We'd looked at picking up Eldritch Horror, but people have said they picked up this one first, and it's kind of a good way to kind of get into things because it's a bit easier. And we have found so far it's quite easy to win the game because you can't always win. As with Forbidden Island, you can't always win. Sometimes you'll lose. I've only won Forbidden Island once, and I've played it multiple times. This one though, we've won every time. We've only played it 3 times. So there is expansion packs you can get which look really, really exciting, that kind of ups the difficulty, but I think for someone going into it as a beginner, this is a great place to start. You can kind of see on the back you have loads of cards, and basically you go around this museum trying to defeat these monsters in like a weird like supernatural sense, and there's different worlds you can go to, and it sounds really complicated if I explain it, but you probably could kind of look it up and get the gist of it, but it's not as complex as it sounds. When I first read the back I was like, okay, it sounds like there's a lot going on and you're not really going to be able to figure it out as easy, but we read through the instructions once, started playing it, and I kind of got the hang of it. And you can play this with 2 players as well, and then you can play it with up to 8 players. So this one I would definitely recommend if you're wanting to get into more in-depth card games or board games. Plus again, the art style is really, really good. And we will definitely be picking up some expansion packs for Elder Sign very, very soon. So that is the board game haul. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about any of these, or you're interested in any of them and want to know a bit more. And let me know if you want to do me to do another board game haul soon, because I'm sure I'll have some more in the future months. Because like I say, I do want to get an extra pack of Elder Sign and Forbidden Desert and some other things. But yeah, until then guys, that is it for this video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed, everything's fell down. Enjoyed this board game haul. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you are a newbie. And I will see you then. Goodbye!